going.
If I don't leave right now, what's going to happen?
You'll be arrested for obstructing governmental operations.
I don't leave, what's going to happen?
You'll be arrested.
So what happens now?
Oh, you gotta go. Okay.
So what happens if I don't?
So are we arrested if I don't leave? Is that from this office or the
Get
courthouse?
out.
Or that courthouse?
So if I don't leave, what's going to happen?
I'll arrest you.
Oh, so I'll be arrested if I don't leave.
Today's video takes us to Pasco County, Florida, with a stop at the tax collector's office. Now, in Florida, the tax collector's office also serves as the Department of Motor Vehicles. And that's where we find loony Lana and some of her friends as they get trespassed from the inside and the outside of the building. Oh, trespassed again. Your mama must be so proud of you, Marky boy. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy, Marky boy.
This is the J-Town Press. She refused to record at 720 frames per second, so now she is trespassed.
24 frames.
Oh, 24 frames.
This is actually a new model. It's a fully semi-automatic camera.
Okie doke.
It's fully semi-automatic, shooting 24 frames per second.
Now, where are you
Deadly.
deadly.
Scary.
He said like the music, so 4 of them over there, a lot of you guys were talking at the same time. Does that like step over your...
No,
still hear that pretty good?
It used to,
Okay.
but now it's like you can play music all day long. It doesn't do anything. The trolls used to they used to sit there and try to call like government agencies, oh, just play music, it'll blah blah blah. But it actually doesn't work anymore because YouTube actually has something now where you actually pay. I forget what it was. It comes out automatically. It doesn't make a difference.
Lana likes to be trespassed, especially under the threat of arrest, because that, she believes, gives her standing in federal court to file a lawsuit. How many lawsuits has Lana filed? Man, I've lost count. I say probably around 30 or so.
Not the incident number, there's a separate case number when we do the actual trespass.
Okay, is that
The incident number, somebody was
this
provided
right here?
that was the original incident, which I believe was pulled in by a civilian.
Okay.
So that was what originally got us here.
Okay.
So the case number for this, which was generated because of the request of the trespass, is going to be on this document.
Okay.
So there's 3 documents, you get 1.
Okay.
Do you get 1 of 3, 2 of 3, or 3 of 3? Or a copy of 3 of 3? That's the question.
Like that.
Yeah, it's a mixed bag. It's easier if it's like in triplicate and you can just sign it and have it go through the carbon copy. But a lot of times the last one.
Now, were you just trespassed from the inside or the outside?
No, he said the property.
The whole place. Because sometimes they say, you know, like John Felix,
Right.
outside but no inside.
Right. Well, that was because that was after.
Caveman's on the border. You don't know what kind of privileges he's been granted.
Imagine going through life and just going place to place and being trespassed, kicked out, arrested. Well, that's the life of a frauditor, and that's the life of Loony Lana, a.k.a. Man Bun Lana.
So, right down here, says you have the right to appeal. This warning to a special magistrate, if you choose to appeal this one, your appeal must be filed in writing and received by the county attorney's office within 10 calendar days of today's date. Your appeal must include your name, address, and jurisdiction to consider a request and authorize you to enter the public property that is the subject of the trespass warning to exercise your First Amendment rights if there are no other reasonable alternative locations to exercise such rights, or to conduct necessary government business. To seek this authorization, you may request permission from the special magistrate by delivering a written request to the county attorney's office at the address below.
Hey, Marky boy, looks like you picking up a bit of a beer belly there. Or is that something else? You're not Prager's, are you, Marky boy?
County Attorney's Office will forward your request to the special magistrate who will consider the request and issue a written order. You understand that?
I heard it.
So anyway, can I have you sign saying I read that to you?
I'm gonna refuse to sign unless I'm required to. You know why you're shaking? Because you know you're doing what you're doing wrong.
It's about 100 out of your entire. Sorry.
And how he's skippy in the voice. That means he knows he's doing it.
Okay.
It's written on his heart that he's
All right.
doing something wrong.
So you've been trespassed from the property and building. I'm going to give you the bottom copy. They're all exactly the same, all written exactly the same, okay? All right, I'm going to need you at this time to leave the property.
Under threat of arrest.
You are subject to arrest if you
If I
return to the
leave.
property or if you stay on the property.
Is that how you concur, Sergeant? Okay. I'll leave under threat of arrest and arrest.
Well, there you have it, good people. That's the true walk of shame right there. Trespassed. Oh, I bet you're so proud of yourself. I bet you never thought you would be a First Amendment frauditor while you were in the service, did you, Marky boy? Serving your country proud. And then what happened to you? Got out of the service and just got all effed up. Oh, I'm telling you, your life is a bloody mess, Marky boy. But not to worry. If you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. Because the world is filled with stupid people, and they'll do anything for a couple of dollars, and that's where YouTube comes in. It gives these stupid yahoos an outlet for their creativity, if that's what you want to call it. Yeah, they all migrate to YouTube to make a quick buck because they're unemployable otherwise. Please check out my other channels, including Dr. Dave, Debunker of Frauditors and Sovsits. And then there's my main channel, which has over 6,000 video uploads for your viewing pleasures. Lana just needs to find a job, a real job, away from all this fraudity nonsense. She'll be just fine. Well, maybe not. Cheers to that.
An ordinances book. Yep, that's correct. Say, come again. Is there any reason why these officers are here? I got permission.
Sir, you cannot film me here.
Because the information you're providing is unlawful.
I don't want you filming me.
Call the sheriff. I have permission.
I don't want you to have permission.
Don't get close to me. You want to go that route? What is the reason for calling the officers here? I want to know what your job title is to see if you're able to assist.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who's the one who called the officers in the first place? Because this may become a legal suit now. This is transparency. I'm conducting an audit. While I wait for the clerk to show me the statute about freedom of information, I need to do an inspection on the town, city, zoning and ordinances book. I have permission. I have permission. I have permission to film here, sir. Ma'am, please ask your superior before disrespecting somebody of the public. Where's the water department for this town? Don't yell. I'm talking to you softly. Why are you yelling at me?
Sir, please stop recording me.
Okay, I need to do an inspection.
I understand that. Please stop recording me right now. You do not have my permission to record me.
Okay, is your facility open to the public?
Not currently.
Not currently, okay. Okay, can you comply with my request? Where's your water department? Ma'am, you're totally wrong. This would become a legal matter if you choose to go this route. Should I go over FOIA law with you?
No, I don't need to do that.
Show me the statute.
Sir?
Can you show me the statute?
Sir.
Who are you with?
What do you mean, who am I?
Who are you with?
What do you mean? I have the right to record, ma'am. I have permission here with me. I'll be waiting for the statute. Thank you. I'll be waiting for the book, sir. Ma'am, this is going to turn out a legal matter.
Okay, sir.
This is going to become a legal matter. Please comply. Pass. I got to pass. Along with an inspection on the zoning and ordinances book. I'm going to be conducting some business here. I'm going to be recording it. Ma'am, it's up to you, ma'am. And there may be a suit in the court of law for non-compliance. What do you mean who I'm with, ma'am?
I don't know what you want.
I don't know why you're giving me a hard time or a bad attitude. In order to do an inspection on a book readily available. Hi, ma'am. What's your first name?
How can I help you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me what's your first name?
Who are you?
The budget book, ma'am. I need to do.
I don't have. If you want to have a seat, I'll ask.
Sure, that's fine. Ma'am, I have permission to film. I have permission. I have permission here. Well, you see, the thing is, my good man. Anyhow, compliance is the key, folks. Where does it state that? Ma'am, I need stamped copies of these FOIA here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, sure, possibly. I'm acting as press, ma'am. First Amendment. And I also have permission here with me. Okay, ma'am, you also have to abide by 2635.101 basic obligations of public service. Sir, I'm abiding by the statutes. It does not require a name in order to obtain record. Okay, well, you're talking unlawful. You're talking incorrect. That is not true what you just stated. Come again? Very rude. I'm not rude. It all shows on camera. You're the one who's rude. Well, anyhow.
No one really cares.
No one really cares? An inspection, if I wanted to take digital photocopies.
No, you cannot.
Absolutely, I can,
No,
ma'am.
you cannot.
Please comply with the law. Are you refusing service? Just tell me you're refusing service. Hand me over your business card and you will be hearing from my lawyer. If you go ahead and record, that means you're creating a public record and you cannot delete that off your personal phone. Your personal phone becomes a public record.
That's fine. I'll record it.
Okay. Well, sir, there's options to conduct business in person. You can't refer everybody to online. I'm not going to refuse my identification. However, I have not committed any crime. You cannot articulate that I have broken a law. Here's what I will tell you. Here's what I will tell you. Ma'am, there's no expectation of privacy in public. You could just call me sir. I'd like to file a police report of non-compliance about a employee that works here. Sir, I don't answer any questions.
You don't respect me. Why would
So therefore, I'm not obligated to provide any identification in this matter.
you talk about my wife? What does my wife have to do with anything?
No, I'm not providing an address, ma'am. I'm doing a general inspection.
What does my wife? Why put up a picture and say that's my wife of a goat?
Not in my uniform, however, I do have my clipboard with me. That is not lawful what you told me.
We're gonna have a ball at your cemetery. We're gonna bring you a rose, okay? We're gonna bring you a rose and we're gonna say you were dishonorable. He's attached to the affidavit too. He's part of the enterprise. You drew first blood. Just like you do with all these auditors, you draw first blood. In the next 3 days, I'm going to have a criminal enterprise community section, and it's going to be real well detailed. I got an attorney that's helping me draft it up and write it up. Scumbag. You're just a plain scumbag, man. You want to say why I'm upset and stuff. We're going to prove that you are breaking U.S. code. If I really wanted to be petty, I would take you to court.